In this video, I want to talk to you about Kickstarter, which is a crowdfunding platform where you can propose your project. You can, thanks to supporters, you can realize your project. You can bring it to reality. So you have different types of projects. You can be a supporter or you can be supported. You can get the money to create your project. So I want to show you both of these features that Kickstarter has. First of all, we can search for Kickstarter on Google, and you can get other information just by going into Wikipedia. So this platform was launched on April 28 on 2009. So it has 11 years of activity. So it's pretty secure. There are a lot of people working for Kickstarter, and it's a very good business. It's moving on. So basically, how it works. This is in Italian, but it's so simple that I can easily do a translation, and most of the projects are in English. So basically, on the top here, you have two ways to use Kickstarter. You can either explore the platform to search for a project that you want to fund, or else you can get some money by creating a project and asking for some funds. So basically, let's go, for example, to explore, and you have many categories. Again, I'm sorry, it's in Italian, but it's so straight and simple that it's really, just you can get here. And this is, for example, I've chosen films, and here I have this project for an animation, or even here in the main page, I can see some of the current projects. So, for example, this project has more. Well, you need 100% of fundings to start your project, and this one has much more than initially asked. So if you propose a very nice project, then you will receive a lot of money. And well, what the supporters get out of this? They just get a copy of the book, for example, of your product, whatever it is, or your service. So if I want to participate to this crowdfunding for this book, I can go here and just click on this button here to give money to this project. And of course, I can choose also if I want to give $5 in this example, or 50, or 89, or 124, 169. You have many options here. You can insert from 1 to 10 options so that you can get different packages. For example, maybe just for the book, only the book, you can just spend $89, or for the digital version $50. And the more you spend, the more things you will get from this project when it's finished, of course. If it's not finished, you will probably get your there it is. It just gained more money here. It's continuing to grow real time. So basically, you can propose, you can give money to one project and become part of the crowdfunding, and then get your service or product when it's finished, when it's ready to be sold. Or else you can create your project. So if you want to create your project, you can click here and you can start a project. Okay. And in my case, I've already started one project, so I will not go through all the manual for the creators. It's really interesting. I suggest you give it a look, and you can find the manual here on this page. When you first click on starting a project, you can here go down and you can search for the creator manual. It's right here also, manual, and this will explain to you everything you need to know from start to finish. It's really useful. Okay, now let's get back, and here at the top, so this is my icon, my avatar for my account. So I've already created an account. That's the first thing you have to do. You have to create a profile with a password, an email, and so on. Once you do that, you have your own space, and you have here your created projects, and here your account. And if you want to change your profile, your account, you can click here. If you want to change the settings, you can go here. Let me show you just a quick view. This is my logo with my name and so on, the name of my team, of my studio. Okay, if I go to settings, here I can set my email, my password. Also, I can modify the account. I can choose a different avatar. I can write a small biography to let the supporters know who I am. I can also add other websites that are related to my activity. And this is again to make sure that my supporters know who I am and that they are sure that they are giving their money to a secure business. Okay, also you can choose the payment methods, the delivery address if you want to buy something and you want that product to be delivered to you, and so on. So let me now get to the project. So if I click here, and I can create a new project. And when you create a new project, the first thing you have to do is select a category. Then you will be asked to give it a title and a description and so on. So you can create more than one project, but be careful, because if maybe you have too much work to do, it can become overwhelming. So start with a first project, and then you can see what will happen. So here I can go on my projects, or I can click here on the icon. I can select the current project, and there it is. So in my case, what I want to do is to create a video course on ArchiCAD, which is a architectural software. It's a BIM software. So if you're interested, you are welcome to participate to this crowdfunding project. And if you want to know more about ArchiCAD, you can just go to Google and see what it's about. You can go to the main website and you can have a look. It's a very professional software, but it's also very expensive. So this is why I am asking for a crowdfunding, because I want to do this, but it's very expensive and I need some support. So if you like this and you are working in architecture, this could be interesting for you. So the first thing I did is set a title, and I have by two languages, because I want to do this in two languages. My main language is Italian, but also I want to do it in English. And I already done some video courses both in English and Italian. And if you want to check, just go to this channel where you are right now, which is JVDTube. You can see a lot of video guides, video courses on a lot of software and a lot of apps and websites and so on. So you find it. I have done really a lot of work here. I have a lot of subscribers and clients, so I am pretty trustful. Okay, so here you see that you have many steps that you have to do before your project will be approved by the team of Kickstarter. So you have to go through all these steps here. The first thing is you want to define the principles. So the titles, the subtitle, the category of your design, where your project will be based. You can also set an image for the project that will illustrate the software. In my case, this is the software I want to use to create the video course. And I can also create a video entirely dedicated to this, and I will do that shortly. Also, you have to set a beginning date and how long your campaign will last. In my case, I want to set 30 days, and I want this to start. This is the date when I would like to publish this video course, which is around April, March or April. I still have to decide. Okay, once I set all this information here, I can go to save, and I go to the next step, which is how much money do I want? And this is a very important part because I have to decide how much money I need. In this case, I've set 77,000, but I just realized that the software costs a lot, costs around $4,800 or euros, sorry. And so it's very expensive, as I told. So I have to calculate here how much money do I need. If I click here and I set, for example, what is my estimated budget, which is 700, and then I add the taxes on my country, in my country, which actually are more than 40%. So here I can get what the total budget I should put on this project. So probably it's more than that. Maybe I will set this to 8,000, and this is what the Kickstarter will get, 5%. And this is what other expenses will get. And this changes on how many supporters I will have. But let's say that I will have to spend around 1,500 for Kickstarter and around 5,000 for taxes. So you have to do all this calculation before you move on and you find yourself with not enough money. So make your calculation. This is a really important step. You can ask questions to the Kickstarter team. Once you have defined that, you can save this and you can proceed. Okay, now you can define what you want to give back to your supporters. So they will give you money. What will you give them back? In my case, I want to give them back the video files of the video courses. So if I can buy the software, I will produce this video course on ArchiCAD, and to each of my supporter, I will give the video files, so they can see the video course and they can keep the files in their storage. And I can change this. I can also create different levels, but in my case, I just want to do one level at the moment. I don't want to do many levels because it's a really simple project with a really simple outcome or output. So I don't want to get complex with this. You just pay, for example, $50. You get the video files and you can do whatever you want with them. Okay, or I can add other options here, but I don't want to do this right now. Okay, let's say that this is my offer here. Now let's move on. The story here, I have to describe why this project is good and so on, who we are, what we do, if we have the skills to do this, and of course we did, because we already have a video course in Italian about ArchiCAD. We just have to translate it basically in English. So everything is already done. We just have to create a commercial version of this video course so that we can sell it. And we need the license for this software. We just need that. So we need supporters to buy the license and to create a really nice English video course on this. And of course, this is really eco-friendly because we don't have to print anything, we don't have to deliver anything. We'll just send the files through sharing, through cloud, through email, through WeTransfer or wherever. We will not use any type of delivery or any non-ecologic system like carbon fossil or whatever. Okay, so and also you want to define the risks of your project. And in this case, there are no risks because there is really little investment. The only investment is to buy the software. And so the project, as it's already been done in Italian, well, the possible risk is that internet shuts down, or that the company stops to produce, or it doesn't exist anymore. These are really remote risks for this. So I just put this as a reminder, but I think I will take this away just to show you. Okay, let's move on. Next step, people. Okay, now we can introduce ourselves. This is our profile. We can have a personalized URL to sponsor our project. We have to create some social network, some community around our project in order to be founded. Otherwise, it will be very difficult. And I can also add some collaborators, some colleagues that will work with us. Okay, final step. Now we have to confirm our identity, and we have to insert a bank account data in order to receive money and to, be someone real and not a fake ID. So this is the last step. And of course, then you have to sponsor your project. This is the last step. And so you will share this link in all the different social network, and we have, for example, LinkedIn or Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and so on, YouTube. And we can also check the interest of the people in our project with Google Analytics, and we can see also who is paying and how many of those who are watching the link then are buying the project, and so on, so that we can improve ourselves. And you can see these are all the steps, and you can go through back and forward all these steps. When you're ready, you can also click here at the top, and when all these are done, you can click here and ask for a revision. So basically you are asking that your project, if your project is can begin or not, and this is the Kickstarter team that will decide. Once it's on, they will give you like an advice, they will tell you, I think, a few days in advance, so that you can prepare to sponsor your project. And once it's on, you have those 30 days. You have to promote, you have to sponsor a lot, and then actually there is a pre-publish phase, and then there is a publishing phase when the project will be actually published, and then you are ready to go. You just have to pray that you get all your money, and if you arrive to 100% of the funding or more, the project will begin. Otherwise, you will not begin if you are, for example, at 90 or 80%. And this is really sad. So it's all or nothing thing. So if you get 80%, you lost your time, not the money. And also your supporters, they don't lose any money. They just lose an opportunity and, just a little bit of time. So basically, you have nothing to lose. This is a pretty secure investment for you and for your supporter. And if it goes well, you have a little bit of work to do, and you can realize your projects, and this is really wonderful. Again, you can ask questions. You have the manual of the creator, and you can also eliminate your project if you have a second thought and you don't want to do it anymore. So this is all for this guide. Thank you for watching. I hope my English is getting better. I am learning and I am studying a lot. I already studied English back some years ago, but now I am trying to get it back on track. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel. We do a lot of video guides and video courses, as you may have understand. And if you want, you can participate also to this video course. We will be very happy. We are still preparing it. It's not ready, but in the near future it will be. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.